All right, Dungeons and Dragons and Box Golems. Okay, so at the end of this turn, Starfire, I'm going to need you to make a perception check. Everyone else make a perception check at disadvantage.
Is this passive?
Yeah, I'm observant too.
Okay, if you have observant, then you can use that instead.
Should we still roll though?
No, just tell me what the number is.
I don't understand.
I
already rolled, so I don't know what
Well,
to do.
your passive perception is going to be higher than your roll.
Not
Yeah, so it's +5.
Right, it's +5.
Is,
But what's your passive perception? It should be on your character sheet. Susie.
Mine's
sorry.
18.
21.
Okay,
Like
cool.
The one thing.
So everyone except for Bone Jake hears the door open.
That's always the worst.
Yeah, starts to hear this door open. Susie.
It was almost an hour early.
He's like 45 minutes early, certainly. Susie, you hear someone distinctly say out there, "There's something going on inside. Go figure out what it is." Like before the door even opens.
Yep.
And the door starts open. So, Bone Jack, you have no idea what's going on. Bone Jake, sorry.
Yeah.
You have no idea
Bone
what's
Jack
going
doesn't
on.
know shit. Bone
Yeah.
Jake doesn't either.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
Yeah, not knowing that anything else is going on. What have I been doing? Yep.
Yep, that's it.
Boxes.
Okay.
Taking a stab at him.
Yeah, you notice that. Oh my god, I'm like losing all of my dice to the floor over here. You notice that this box is more box than those smaller boxes that you've been fighting, so it resists more of your damage.
Okay. Like they're resisting a number and not just having?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. That's... No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. You all set?
Yep, because I don't know better.
Okay, cool. Susie, your turn.
Here. So I don't know if everyone has to like roll to hear it, but I'm not gonna be screaming it. We're still fighting this guy?
Yep,
Like
the box golem's still animate, yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
All right.
I get the 21, right? So
Yep.
I hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Because Coil's on the other side. Yep.
Yep, thanks, Coil. Come on, bro. I've done a lot of damage to this guy.
All right, yeah, it's not looking good. It's like boxes are like hanging open and like there's like just like splinters of wood just kind of connected now. It's more of like a stick figure than it is a box golem at this point. All right, cool. Cell, go ahead.
So can I move like here? And would I get advantage on my attack?
You could move
Or like here?
you could move 2 squares to your left and get advantage.
So like here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move over there. I'm gonna take a swing.
Yeah, that hits. All right. It's not looking good. And I will say that I did look it up while we were making our character right before game. He can do that every attack. It doesn't even matter. Like, there's no limit to how many times he can plan our attack.
Yeah. It's a bonus action, but...
Yeah, it is a bonus action.
It's a good one.
DJ, you also Hunter's marked him, so you need to roll an additional d6 of damage.
Yeah, D6.
Okay. All right. Starfire, your turn. This thing is barely a box. But you might be able to see some stuff, people like some motion, over by the door. I don't know if you can or not, but like,
I think you're muted.
yeah, he's definitely muted.
Sorry. I cannot see anything, but I trust all of them with that in hand. I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to do minor illusion to put myself inside of an illusionary crate.
That's great. All right. Let me find that bush for you.
And then I got my ears perked, and I'm watching and waiting.
Very Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
That's a classic Starfire move right there.
Yeah. Get in a box.
All right. Cool. Coil, your turn.
Jake's like, ah, crap, is that another one?
I'll. How hurt am I? Pretty hurt. Okay, I'll launching flash canister. Damn
It dodged.
it. And drone delivered restorative nanotechnology.
All right, I'm sure that'll come up eventually. Oh, there it is.
Sit.
All right, cool. So Starfire, you see one of those big sort of iron spheres just sort of float in. Like DJ, imagine like just a perfect orb with like all these little slots, and it sort of rolls in like one of those black droids in Star Wars, just sort of like
Okay.
zipping around, kind of looking around. And right next to it, like one of the clockwork machine things, and the clockwork machine thing says, like it's just like it's an automaton. It has like a halberd. He says, "Intruders, please cease your actions and present yourselves." All right, that is their turn because they don't see anyone. Box is going to continue to box at Coil. It engages in boxing Coil for 17 points of damage. Bone Jake, you are now aware that there are other people in the building. And by people, I mean robots.
Yeah. We're still gonna give this thing one more attack. But then
Yep, that hits.
because I got two good ones, I can actually be saucy. Nope, we're still.
You just crit mining.
Yeah,
All right.
I haven't been doing that, but I could.
Well, I think don't you have to take the if you roll that you have to take that one. Or is it?
I just can reroll one of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you
But
lop
no,
off one of its arms, and now it's like just barely standing up. Like you can tell, like it's just like it has one hit point. Just so you know. All right.
Like, all right, you got this.
Yep. All right. Susie.
Susie is going to murder this bitch.
Susie brings down the final blow on this box golem. There's just a pile of wood everywhere. You sort of take a moment, like as you know there's still something going on, but you take a moment and it's just like scraps of like these like just wood and these little figurines that you've just decimated hundreds of these little metal figurines all over the place. They're definitely filled with some sort of strange substance. Like it's just all over the place.
I'm gonna heal Coil as well.
All right.
So
Cool.
for 10.
Thank you.
All right. So do you guys want to stay in combat, or do you want to try to like maybe talk your way out of this? What do you guys feel? I'm checking the temp of the room here. Also, this is your 20-minute warning.
I mean, Coil's not going to talk his way out of anything.
Yeah, you think Susie knows how to talk? Starfire, we need you.
Yeah, and we're not all hiding as much as fun as it would be to all of us hide in boxes. I think that's good.
I mean, last time we tried to open a box, bad things happened. So
I'm
let's try to
Uh,
avoid
not
those.
touching a fucking box.
So when it was going to get around to my turn, I was going to use another mirror minor illusion to have the voice of that guy who says, "I need you to check out whatever," but have it come from down here.
Okay. Go ahead and make a performance check.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, you throw your voice, so they are confused.
I think we got to rush him, grab the thing, and run away until we get teleported back. I think that's it.
All right, Coil, your
It's
turn.
not a pretty job.
Actually, I think the thing to do is to use the mirror, the ruler. All right, so Coil is right there.
how high up are these crates stacked?
They're like 2 stories.
I'm wondering if it's the type of thing you could like push over the stack onto the robots.
I mean, if you were strong, you probably could. Like really strong.
That's... Could I scale it?
Oh yeah.
So, like, if I were to climb up on the boxes, would I have like any type of oversight?
Yeah. So basically, what that would do is it would be harder for them to shoot at you because you'd have cover.
Right.
All right, restorative nanotechnology.
Coil blurts out.
All right. So their turn now. They say, let me see if they hear Coil talking. All right. They say, "We thought you were waiting outside. Where are you?" And then they see Coil. They don't see the Bone Jake or Starfire yet. They say, "You, what are you doing here? Declare yourself."
I have come to avenge my brethren. You shall die here.
The like the soldier guy looks at the sphere, and you can see the sphere sort of like slowly turn to look at them, and then they look back. All right, Bojack, your turn. A declaration has been made.
Okay. So
Actually, you know what? Why don't we do this? We will cut away. So we see you guys. Like the camera pans out of the warehouse, and we hear like pling pling pling, like, and then electrical sounds, and like, you know, like some screams, and then like you know, then we hear like the like a large metal object hitting the ground, and then this door sort of opens, you know, and we see you guys kind of like, you know, clapping your hands as though you just killed these dudes. And outside is sort of this sort of noble looking man in like an orange cloak, and on all, like flanking him is a whole bunch more of these like robots and soldiers and orbs and stuff like that. So you guys kind of get the impression that this was a setup of some kind, and like the like there you know the noble guy is like, get him, and then your necklaces sort of light up and then just port you away, and they all they're all sort of left sort of looking around and sort of like where they go.
Oh,
And-
Karnar is Karndas. Got it.
Yeah, yeah. If you if I will say Starfire, Bone Jake, and Cell, why don't you guys all make insight checks for me?
Can I also grab one of those little statues?
Yeah.
I don't know what he's selling.
Starfire,
Gathol.
between Starfire and Cell, you guys kind of collaborate, and you think Molly was like in on it, like she was the mole or whatever. You think that
Okay.
this was sort of like she tried to get you.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. So we are to DJ. What we kind of do is put people on what I call it kind of
Right.
autopilot or whatever, but it's basically just like what you do between this game and the next time you play, because time still happens,
Okay.
and we sort of fill out the world in that way.
Sure.
And I actually we did not talk about what we did from last time, so I'll go through that and then we'll piggyback that onto what you're doing this time.
Okay.
Give me just 1 second here to load that up. All right. So, Coil, this is your 18th game played. All right. So you were working on the Moradin religion. So, yeah. So you're starting to get some followers. Like some faith is starting to be restored to Gathol. People are attending service now and stuff like that. So, your religion has started to increase along with you. Sort of starting to do this up. Like before there was nothing, and now there's like people are showing up.
Okay. Now, weren't we at a point where we were supposed, like, you basically said, for us to get more religion, we had to use crystallized magic?
Yes, yeah, and you guys actually had done
Okay,
that.
we
Yeah.
did.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what allowed people to start coming, or like with that and you doing this. Yeah.
All right. I think I'll work on Gathal's defenses.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Let's see who is next. Starfire. This is your 15th game. 2 more games and you get to level up. And you were working on you were working on the Mage's Tower.
Yep.
Do you remember specifically what you were working on over there?
I really wanted to see kind of what that wizard was up to, because it seemed like he was doing some illusion-y magic, but also just stark raving mad, and what just curious what his deal is and why there's a wizard tower, and looking for arcane stuff.
Okay, give me an Arcana check for me, please.
And I'm actually going to use my inspiration on this.
Sure. All right. You think you're going to need some more time to figure out exactly what was happening.
Okay.
All right. And you want to continue working on that?
Yep.
All right. Cool. All right. Badger, this is your 10th game. Bone Jack will play music. Bone Jake will play music in Ska Town.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Badger's downtime is literally down.
Yeah, but, I'm
uh,
mostly a werewolf now. All right, M, you have
I
finally
think
caught
he's
up.
Sort of.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I do want to give a little more of what's going on with Badger. He's sort of in and out of consciousness, occasionally sort of lashing out. I think he either either was moved out to the shifter encampment or some of the shifter healers, shamans sort of came to tend to him. They have some.
No, you cut out. Nope, you're muted.
No.
Oh no, I'm sure that's all real good story stuff too.
Fascinating. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like really good stuff. Oh man, this is rough.
Badger is such a full character.
Yeah, like all like.
Oh no.
The look on his face.
He's like, I just had a monologue and everything.
Yeah. I prepared this great thing. Oh man, that was our opportunity to do back and lip reading too. Like, it's definitely.
My audio don't cut out again.
Yeah, so we heard you. We
Yeah,
got to the
I had
point
to
where
read
you
on
said like the shamans have got you.
Yeah. This is like a little more virulent, I would say, than they're used to.
Mm-hmm.
But they have some methods for restraining and calming and trying to harness the beast, if you will.
Yeah, everyone knows how to use rope, right? All right, cool.
I
They
just
have
spent 5 days learning about it, so yep.
They have
I
like
do.
strong leathers. Like it's not as harsh as rope.
That's what you think.
All right. All right, cool. Susie, you have equal games to Duroc. Like you're
You know, if we can just get that boy moving for the whole month of October so I can surpass him, that is a goal.
Oh man. All right. So and your action was taking care of the werewolf before we thought there was a werewolf. Did you want to change that or
If I could help in any way, then that's what I want my downtime to be. But if you say it's useless, then I will switch my action.
No, it's absolutely helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can still do that this
Yeah.
next session as well. Like if I am helping
Yeah.
produce
Absolutely.
less werewolf, I
Yeah.
think that's best for my storyline as well.
We have me and Jeff have sort of talked about what werewolves mean to us, and they will.
Yeah.
I have a good idea for what you're going to help with. All right,
Great.
DJ. Oh wait, no, I skipped over Starfire. No, I didn't. Never mind. DJ, you're the last one. This is your first game. So
Right.
the way leveling up works is you have to play games equal to the amount of games to the level that you will get. So
Okay.
for you, it's going to work a little bit different because basically what I've done is I bumped you up to make the first major decision for your class, which is level 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post level you kind of thing. So instead of leveling up, it's spending 3 games to get to level 3 and 4 games to get to level 4. You're just need to go and play 7 games in order to get to level 4. I think that's sort of the fairest way to do it to sort of everyone, so that you don't die in one hit, but you also earn where you are.
Right.
Cool. So
Earn your place.
Yeah. Right.
I just had to say it. Sorry.
all right. What do you think your character is doing between now and next game? And you can do stuff here in the city of Gathol. You can work on the defenses. You can kind of do that stuff, or you could go back and like interact with the other party, like the freedom fighters, and sort of interact with them if you want to do that.
Interacting with the freedom fighters. I don't know how I feel about that. I'd probably just be like, scavenging like the woods around like Gathol and stuff like that. If there is
Yeah.
any, I don't know what the
Yeah,
landscape
absolutely.
would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably
Oh,
just like out living my best outdoorsman life, like foraging for food, that type of stuff.
Yeah, so you're kind of teleported into like this like underground cave, and there's like this giant dwarven settlement with like this spiral going all the way to the top. So you just get out of there as fast as you can and like go explore
yeah,
the wilds.
it's like just unnatural. Yeah, pretty much.
All right, cool. All right, awesome. So that's it. We'll call game there. Everyone have a great night.
All right.